Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at GMS that rule well. Peace and blessings to the Akim that's out there fighting, doing this work with truth and sincerity. Brother Bonson Pod, back at you again with a quick lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect men out there that are listening and watching these videos. It's a quick lesson I want to get into. Watching Elder Pastor Hard and all the other elders and young brothers. They was on the out on the highways and byways. I guess like a few days back, and they mentioned the scripture that the city of confusion is broken down. And as you can see, this coronavirus is part of plagues that's in the Bible. And even if this so-called normal way of life as people put it, go back to normal, like what is normal, right? The prophecies in the Bible are going to be fulfilled. His word, the Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai word doesn't go out void, and he's not slack concerning his promise. Right now, the economy is crippling. You barely see traffic out. You see traffic, but you don't see how you would normally. You wouldn't see traffic how you would normally see it a month and a half ago. Rush hour, you can get through rush hour traffic easier now. And there's curfews on grown ass men out there as well throughout the cities of America that's constantly spreading. So a lot of people are confused, they unsure, they lost. As the sign says before you, uncleared, perplexed, disoriented, and bewildered. Through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, with this light that's been bestowed upon us, we see the things. We know why things are happening because it's biblical prophecy. And when you look at people's eyes, when you're out shopping, people are quiet. There's not too many people talking. You can see the confusion and the perplexed and the unclear spirit in their eyes. A lot of people tell you things go back to normal. Okay, yeah, this is hypothetical. It's subside a little bit. It still doesn't stop biblical prophecies that's going to take place or transpire on the planet. You see, this is just the beginning. This is the prelude as to what's go come as the scriptures has prescribed for it to take place, man. So I'm just starting Isaiah 24:8, 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. When you're upset or worried or perplexed, unsure, you sighing. So the merry-hearted, the people here was merry-hearted before all this stuff had taken place, man. Now you got to walk 6 feet between each other. Now you have to put on masks and gloves. When you go to the store, you have to go 10 people at a time. I went to a store and I had to take a number. When you walk in the door, there's a basket to your immediate right. And you have to take a number. Only 10 people at a time could go into some of these stores. So the merry-hearted do sigh, man. A lot of people off work now. A lot of people got to work from home. A lot of people got to be able to deal with themselves, and they was able to mask themselves with a bottle at a bar or something, or being with their friends all the time. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoiceth ended, the joy of the harp ceaseth. Talking about the music and your bread and circuses that you was used to, like clubs or bars or strip clubs, lounges, jazz bands, concerts, things of that nature. So this stuff is slowed down. And what I'm just saying hypothetical, say it subsides a little. You start going back to your little bars, your little taverns, your little dive local bars, your concerts and things of that nature. It's only gonna be for a moment of time, man. Right now, as I speak, and everybody's not merry-hearted anymore. The harps and the tabrets and the noise of them do cease. They ended. There's no bars. You can't go into no bars right now and sit down and have a drink or listen to some music. When people have a long day at work, they got to go home now, or they're stuck in home. I never seen more people working out a day in my life. Around here where I stay at, man, so many people jogging out, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't buy all that food, hoard all that food, and eat all that crap and then don't work out. And then plus you're at home. You're only gonna do so much when you're in the house, man. So you're only gonna do so much when you sitting there before you spaz out. They shall not drink wine with a song. So you're not going to the bars. You're not going to your little parties. You're not going to your little clubs. You're not going to the strip clubs. You're not going to concerts. You're not going to jazz bands. You see, you shall not drink your wine with song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Right now, the wine make your head hurt and shit. You know, people are perplexed. They disoriented. They don't know what's going on. They confused, man. And the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shab put the spirit upon the apostles and elders and the men out there that's doing this work with truth necessary to be that beacon of light so you can see these things so you won't be perplexed or unclear or unsure or lost. You see? The city of confusion is broken down. America is breaking down, man. Babylon, in the Hebrew, Babal, meaning confusion. There's a lot of confused people. There's a lot of confused situations. There's a lot of confused things that's transpired here in America and on the planet. So the city of confusion, which is Babylon, is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. A lot of businesses, small businesses are closing, man. Small businesses can't last a month or two without being operated. You see? I've been shut out of business. So that lets you know that the Bible, the prophecies are speaking, man. Yahweh Bashim Habashah is being known every day through his men. Why? Because the light are shining brighter and brighter. And as time progresses and as it get harder and harder out here, his light go shine brighter and brighter, man. So that the elect may run to it and be safe. Those that run into the names Yahweh Yahweh who's been laboring with truth. And you're going to have some people out there coming at the last hour and be delivered. You know. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. And nobody happy right now. People barely smiling and laughing, man. Just pay attention when you go to these stores buying things you need for your family and for yourself. Just look at the people. Just pay attention to them, man. You know, we walking with vigor. We walking with excitement inside of us, man. I was in the store talking to one of the brothers on the phone. It's like everybody can hear my conversation. You know, my voice is deep, so it carries. I can't whisper. And I was just paying, and the spirit had me to lock in on that. Like, man, these people are not saying anything. All you hear is me talking and the clerk checking out packages. Beep, 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 and me talking to a brother, not laughing loud, but just kind of laughing, just talking. Because we see through the spirit the mirth of America is dying. And they want to give you these stimulus packages to try to bring that mirth back. And again, it's hypothetical. It said just come back a little bit. Prophecies still have it, whereas that's going to be an end to all that you see. Jacob's trouble go come. Tribulation is going to come. Famine of the word. Famine of food. It's gonna be chaotic. Wild beasts and animals gonna be on the planet. You gonna see apparitions, spirits. For those who don't know what apparitions are, you're gonna start seeing a lot of things out here that's gonna bug you out, and people go fail and die of a heart attack on the spot. So there's a crying in the city for wine. In the streets, all joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. And that's what's gonna take place, man. People gonna be rushing and ramming all up through your homes and knocking over your gates, and it's gonna be the troops gonna be out on the streets, checkpoints, FEMA camps, by the way of telling you to take this vaccination when the Most High is so powerful and beautiful. Yahweh Bashim Ashah is so beautiful. Your tonsils that he created in you act against orally things you take, man. When you inject something in you with a needle, it bypasses the tonsils, man. Where your body can't break down the things that need to be broken down, man. So your tonsils is a defense mechanism, man. Look that up, man. So this devil want to set up martial law medical things to give you this to give you this I just said it, it's Satan, man, to just give you this vaccine to take where your body can't even fight against it, man. And the vaccine gonna make you sicker than what actually making you sick, because you're not taking anything naturally or orally, so your tonsils can defend your body for you, along with your immune system, man. This is, man, the body's a beautiful weapon, man. You know? So the city of confusion is broken down, man. People don't know which way to turn or what to do. They uncertain. But they all have hopes of things turning around. If it turn around, whatever. It ain't gonna be normal, it ain't gonna be the same. Then something else gonna happen. Then other plagues, then other plagues, then other plagues. Because he plagued Egypt with 10 plagues. This time, who know how many plagues go plague the modern day Egypt, aka Virgin Daughter Babylon, man. You see? So these things are coming, man. People don't know what's about to take place. People don't know what's going on. Don't know how to pay their rent and things of that nature as well. A lot of brothers go feel the crunch. We in this thing too. So it said the Bible said the righteous shall scarcely make it. So we here too, but we have hope in Yahweh by Shai, man. If we endure to the end, to have the light keep shining upon us, man. So the elect can see and draw nigh, man. But yeah, man, the city of confusion is broken down. You can see it around you, man. Curfews and not that much traffic out. They got some stuff called shelter in place out here in Dallas, Fort Worth, where they see you on the streets or whatever they want. They can find you or something, whatever the case may be. But nonetheless, they got you on curfew, man. It's just setting the stage up for everything else to take place, which they want to bring in their new world order, man. The top elite banking families. Hey, it's your brother Buns of Pie. Lord willing, until the next time, I shall say, Shalom.